Yo, what's good guys, Ramar coming through to you from the Nintendo Network, and holy shit, has the support on the last video gone crazy. At the moment me currently recording this, I think that it's sitting at like 1.1k views or 1.2k views, and it's like, damn, because this has done better than every single one of my videos before combined. So it's just like, wow. But anyways, I'm back with another video on Rell because I told you I was going to milk this game, I told you I was. And also, how can you expect me to not make another video after the way the last one went? Like, that one is doing good. But recently, man, every time I've gone into that fucking Rell server, the chat has just been talking about early access and CC, and I'm tired of it because everyone is confused. It seems like people don't have basic grade 1 comprehension skills to be able to read and figure out what you have to do to get into it. So I'm going to explain how to get into CC and early access today because apparently no one understands how to. But before I get into it, I just want to quickly say I would really appreciate a like, a sub, a comment. All of it will go a really long way. And also, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/rickmaru. I have a Discord with the link in the description. Same for my Twitch, it will be in the description. If you want to come show support, check me out. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to the video. So if you can recall, about 8 months ago when Movie 1 dropped, it was confirmed that there was going to be 4 waves. And 2 of these waves were going to be testers and the last 2 were going to be early access. Now, early access was going to be prioritized by silver and gold members of the Discord. That has changed. It has changed a lot. So now there's only 3 waves, with the first wave still being testing. However, the second wave is now CC. So if you're not aware what CC is, it stands for closed community. And the third wave is still early access. Now I'm going to put on the screen what they said in the announcement channel. You can pause if you want because they do go into a bit of detail about it. Now regarding wave 1, you can no longer receive tester. It's been like this for a while. The applications were done quite a while ago, before movie 2. And I believe that testing may have already begun because in the server it is stated that testing will begin anytime from now to October. Now for wave 2, we already know that it's planned for November. However, it gets a bit more interesting because to enter it, you would have to fill out a form and an application, similar to how you have to do it with tester. However, it seems that there will be more slots available compared to how it was with tester. This phase is known as CC and also known as closed community. Now it's called closed community because not everyone will get in. A large amount of people won't get in, and if I'm being honest, I can't see more than 60 people getting in. Because if you look at the Rell server size, it is for 50 people. And also I forgot to mention, you have to be a silver or gold sub. So everyone who's bronze, you might want to upgrade. Also, do be careful when you buy these because the price that it says on screen is different to how much it costs. Because Discord charged me £4 tax. £4 tax for a virtual role. Another thing to remember about CC is that it is still testing, but it's just a more fun way to do it with the community. So whilst doing this, if you get into CC, you may still have responsibilities of reporting bugs, in contrast to what you won't have to do in early access. And now for the final phase, which is wave 3, we know that it will take place anytime between wave 2 and release, which releases in December. So now it's not been confirmed how long this will last for. So it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, we have no idea. However, we do know that once again you have to have silver Rell or golden Rell. And with this one, everyone will get in no matter what. However, the golds will be prioritized. So the gold players will get in before the silver players. And once again, bronze, you will not be getting in if you don't upgrade. Now this is another piece of information that I've not heard anyone talk about. It's the fact that after a while you will not be able to join the early access. So if you buy your silver or gold after the early access or whilst it's starting, you will not be able to join. And this is due to the Rell brothers wanting to close down the bot after a certain amount of time so that people will not be able to just join up. And it's more of a reward for people who have been supporting the game for a long time. So now if you really do want to get into this early access, I think it might be a good idea to buy it soon. Or even buy it now. Also, I would like to state, you did not get scammed. Everyone who has been supporting with gold or silver, you have not been scammed. You're still getting early access. There's a lot of people out there saying that they got scammed because they're not going to be able to get into the CC confirmed. You will still get early access. You're still going to play the game early. That was all that was promised. In addition to that, you're still going to get perks for the game. So if you get silver or gold, you're still going to get skins. You're still going to get skins for mounts, clothing, armor. There's a lot coming with it. So you might as well get it. Now going back to CC and closed community, we know that to get into it, you have to fill out an application similar to tester. Now these applications aren't out yet, so don't worry about stressing right now. However, it might be a good time to plan because not everyone will be getting into it. Also, I believe that the gold members will be prioritized over the silver members, and there's going to be other factors taken into account. For example, if your application is good and you get through the screening phase, they'll do a search on you. They're going to do a search on you, so make sure you're not be sending any fucked up shit to the server. Also, another thing that I've picked up in the server from just seeing people talk and from the mods is that it seems like depending on how likable as a person you are, so if you're not a dickhead, you might have a higher chance of getting in. In addition to this, how much you impact the community, how active you are in the server, these will all be taken into account when you're applying for CC. Now, this is not to say that your ability to write in your application is not important. This is still probably the most important thing. I'm just saying that if you are likable as a person and you tick off these certain boxes, you have a higher chance of getting in, since this is a community-based game and it's not going to be open to everyone. At the end of the day, their main point is to have everyone have fun whilst being able to test the game and search for bugs. And this also leads me to believe that the amount of people getting into this will be quite small, especially because it is much easier to manage a smaller group of people and make sure that things are running smoothly and well, in contrast to a big ass group of people where there's a lot of shit happening, it's mayhem, and you can't control it properly because there's so many people. They're also going to prioritize active members, so if you're not active in the CC, don't be surprised if you get kicked out. Also, I forgot to mention, there is a way that you can ensure yourself getting CC, and this is through the events in the server. So if you are a sub and you take part in these events and you win one, there is a chance that you will get CC 100%. There's already a few people who have won events for Strongest Battlegrounds, Jujutsu Shenanigans. They host tournaments, and if you get into this tournament and you win, you will get CC 100%. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think it's a good idea to count on trying to win an event to get into CC. However, if you cannot write an application to save your life, it might be time to start picking up one of these games. It might be a good idea to pick up fucking Strongest Battleground. Like, I kid you not, the other day I was in the server VC and I was speaking to this guy and he said that he's been practicing Strongest Battlegrounds for 3 days. 3 days! Do you understand that commitment? Do you understand how much commitment this guy had? He was playing it whilst I was speaking to him. I'm telling you, man, if you want to win one of these tournaments, you have to put in 100% effort. You have to go on a whole training arc to win one of these. Because these Rosie's fans, they're fucking committed. I promise you they're committed. However, me personally, I'm beefing up my application with pride. Bro, I promise you, if I put this much effort into applications the same way I did for my jobs, if I tried to put this much effort into a job, I would have one by now, 100%. The amount of effort I put into tester, into balancing team, oh my god, if I put that much effort into my resume, into my CV, I would have a job by now. I wouldn't be here making videos. I promise you, once I finished my balancing team application, I went and got a double check from people I know. I asked my mum her thoughts on it. I don't even do that when I'm applying for a job. When I'm applying for a job, I just send the shit in. I promise you, Rosie's does something to the mind. It does something to the mind, I'm telling you. But honestly, that practically concludes it for everything you need to know about Tester, for CC, for early access. And if you're still lost and you're still confused, you might be finished. You might be cooked. But if there is any questions, you can join my Discord. You can ask me. I'll try to figure them out for you. Also, I forgot to mention, new upload schedule. I'm going to be dropping a video every Monday and Friday. So, I know that this one, the last one dropped on a Tuesday. Ignore that. It's just a small thing that happened because I was busy the day before. But videos are going to be dropping much more frequent now. We're finally in an arc where I actually drop videos. But yeah. It's been fun. I'll see you guys in a bit. Much love.